Hello, welcome back to another episode of GAPCAST. I'm Debbie Foreman, your host, and today we are reacting nothing too serious content about gaps. We are, except for the gap that goes through our mind. As the parents of teenage children, I saw this video on Instagram, and as a celebration and an honor to all teens and their surviving parents on the last day of school. Today's my daughter's last year for sophomore year. I thought I'd just react to this satirical humor, which is sadly so true. All right, so let me get that over to you. Here we go. DD share. Let's see if we can get that up and running.
Break. I start my morning around 11:47 a.m. after a grueling night of staying up until 3 a.m. watching videos I've already seen. The first thing I do is walk downstairs and
waking up at 11:47 after watching videos they've already seen. Who does not relate to this? Me? I've had to re-watch Gilmore Girls some 1,200 times with my daughter. And 11:47. Congratulations, you were still in the AM.
Immediately become annoyed that people are already awake. My mom says, "Good morning."
Yes. For those of you on summer vacation that get annoyed when people are already awake, in my case, I've already been awake since 6:30. Okay, and now your mom says that's because she's in the house. Congratulations, you have a wonderful mom. Because my daughter, her mom, she has to call.
Say, what? Not because she said anything wrong. I'm just trying to establish the mood for the day. Next, I stare into the refrigerator for several minutes before announcing that we have no food.
The mood for the day starts at around noon because it's no longer the day, it's the afternoon. Mom, where are you? Where are you? I woke up, there's nobody in the house, and there's nothing to eat. The fridge is empty. So what do? I go to the market. I did that once, not doing it again.
This is a fun little game we play despite there being enough groceries to survive a small apocalypse. Around noon, my parents ask what my plans are for the day.
Now, you teenagers out there, we ask what your plans are because since you were born, we have loved you so much and we've wanted to give you the best plans for your summer vacation so you can enjoy it. Okay, now that you're teenagers, the word plan, it's just a void in your Wikipedia dictionary, it's whatever, vocabulary. It doesn't exist, the word plan for the summer.
This is incredibly offensive. I just woke up 13 minutes ago. I then head back to the room to relax from the exhausting process of waking up.
And yes, you teenagers, you are exhausted from waking up, but it makes your parents even more exhausted that you're exhausted from waking up because we've been awake waiting for you to wake up, and that just makes us exhausted. So who's more exhausted in your waking up process? We, the parents. Just go back to sleep.
A few hours later, my parents ask if I'd like to go somewhere fun today.
Of course we ask if you want to go somewhere fun. And that's why we ask if there's going to be plans, because we'd like to plan something fun, because we have to work, and if we don't plan, nothing fun. And then what do you say?
No. Then I become upset when they leave without me.
But where'd you go? Where are you? Nobody told me. I didn't know. Yeah.
Consistency is important. Around dinner time, my parents ask, "What's wrong?"
Okay, he's saying around dinner time, but keep in mind he woke up at 11:47. So to me, that Chipotle bowl, we all see it there, that's breakfast.
Wrong. Nothing is wrong. Please stop asking. 5 minutes later, I sigh dramatically and stare out a window like a Victorian widow who lost her true love at sea.
What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. What do you need? I don't need anything. What do you want? I don't want anything. Are you okay? I'm fine.
My parents ask again what's wrong. I remind them that they wouldn't understand.
Of course we don't understand. We were never teenagers. We've never been around teenagers. We don't know what teenagers are going through. No, we do not understand that you don't understand that we understand.
I don't understand either, but that's not really the point. As the evening winds down, I spend 3 hours talking and laughing with
3 hours? You're a very good child. Congratulations. And that's because you're a boy. If you were a girl, that'd be like 5 or 6.
With my friends. The second my parents ask a question, however, I lose the ability to communicate.
In the world of gaps, and I'm going to just say this really quick, there's a difference between like just a teenage connection where they are connecting with each other, even if it's through FaceTime or video calls. That's a connection. When we, the parents, ask, we are communicating. So connecting and communicating, there's a little bit of a gap in the interpretation. Teenage brain.
Eventually, I retreat back to my room like a bat to its cave, where I will spend the rest of the night explaining how bored I am and practicing my
You're bored because you didn't make plans, because you can't plan, so you get bored. You don't join us on the outings because you're too old to do that, because it's really embarrassing to be with your parents on a summer outing, and then you get bored, and then it's practicing what?
and oh my god, Noah.
Duh. Oh my god. Noah, I'm not. Noah is a biblical figure. Noah had an ark. On the ark, there were animals. If you're going to keep knowing us, we'll just take you to the zoo. So much fun. And there's a plan.
Then around 2 a.m., I suddenly become the happiest and most energetic person in the house.
And yes, that's when the baking starts in my home at 2 a.m. And the baking goes from 2 to 5. And then I wake up to a very beautiful, fresh loaf of banana blueberry bread for my early morning, to be asked a couple of hours later, where are you? And that's it. So yes, number one, we are also, we the parents, making fun of you, the children. To all of you on summer vacation, enjoy it. You deserve the break if you've done a good job at school, if you've been a good kid during the year. And to my daughter, I'd like to say and to all of her friends, congratulations. You guys, most of you pulled the valedictorian track for the second year in a row, finishing your sophomore year with over a 4.0. Most of you have some type of either sports activity, leadership development over the summer. In my daughter's case, yes, she's got the over 4.0 GPA. Yes, she's got her gymnastics. Yes, she's got a coach and training job that she's paid for and a counselor at a summer camp. But also, yes, we're going to get in those lulls and those intervals, the and the nah, and you don't get it and we don't understand, and that's just fine because we love you. But remember, however tired you are, we're even more tired because we don't get to have fun with our friends for 3 hours on the phone. We don't get to stay up until 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 in the morning baking. And we just don't get that break that you guys are getting. So remember, we do understand, but please do not duh and Noah us. All right? Have a fun summer, everybody. Congratulations to all you at DVD High that just did a fantastic year. Enjoy your summer.